So listen, you know the saying, one person's trash is another person's treasure. Well, this woman quite literally made that saying her reality. She's 32 years old. Veronica Taylor is a professional dumpster diver. We're going to find out how she feels about that title in a moment. She lives in Pennsylvania, and she makes about $5,000 US a month by finding treasures in the trash. Isn't that amazing? $5,000 a month. So she finds things like designer products, Louis Vuitton wallet, Michael Kors shoes, you name it. We're going to find out more. Veronica Taylor joins us now. Nice to meet you, Veronica.
Oh, thank you so much.
So I wonder how you feel about that title. I feel like you deserve a better title than professional dumpster diver. How do you feel about that?
Hey, I'll take it. It gets people's attention.
Yeah, it gets people's attention, and then hearing that you're making $5,000 a month doing this, I think any kind of judginess might fall by the wayside. Do you find people are sometimes judgy about what you do?
Oh, absolutely. I've got both TikTok and Instagram, and the haters are real. But hey, they push you out. It's like celebrities say, haters make you.
Okay, I like that. I like your attitude. Tell us a little bit about how you started doing this in the first place. Was it like something you thought, I'm going to give this a shot, or did you just kind of end up doing this?
So I met my online best friend for the first time last summer, and that was her hobby. So I would just watch her do it online, and then finally went with her to do it and saw it in person. And seeing it in person versus on your phone is a completely different thing, and instantly became addicted to it and just been going since last summer with it.
And it's working for you. Okay, Veronica, what's it like? Like, I'm imagining a dumpster and immediately you think like hot day, stinky garbage, like the worst kind of stuff that you might have to be digging through. But that's generally not what it's like, right?
Correct. Retail dumpsters are just packing material, boxes, and then product.
And so you just climb on in there and start digging around.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like that. I won't go anywhere near restaurant dumpsters, or if there's like a smell or it looks wet inside, I avoid those.
Okay, you're a wise woman, because anything that you find in there is probably not going to be salvageable anyway, right?
Exactly.
Okay. So you hop into the dumpster, you start digging around. Tell us some of let's go through like the best thing you ever found, the weirdest thing, maybe the most valuable thing. Tell us some of your stories.
Actually, just this week, out of a thrift store dumpster, we got 2 Santa mugs from England, and one of them is signed by the artist, and online they run for $495. So
Really?
That's just this week.
No.
And they are in perfect condition. Yeah. We find, as you said earlier, we find Louis Vuitton, Prada, Gucci, you name it. People just throw stuff away.
Do you have a favorite thing? Like the Santa mugs sound pretty unique. I'm sure you're not coming across that kind of thing every day, but what's a favorite thing that you ever found?
Personally, I love finding mannequins because I like to paint them. So,
like as a piece of art, kind of like a sculpture?
Yeah, I used to have them just up in my house because that's just something like, you go into somebody's house and they got painted mannequins. It's like, what the heck? I like that factor of wow.
Yeah, I like that too. That sounds pretty kooky in a great way. Veronica, and then with regards to, we're talking about like some of the the values of things that you found. You said these mugs, the Santa mugs, were worth, I think you said $495. Is that the most valuable thing, or what would be the most valuable thing you've ever laid your hands on in a dumpster?
Last month, I pulled out about $2,000 worth of brand new human hair extensions, which is very valuable if any ladies listening know anything about hair. That was very valuable. We found a gold statue in complete condition online, showed for $2,500. Ours was broken, though, so we didn't get $2,500 out of it. But so, thousands of dollars worth of stuff. Okay,
Veronica, I'm imagining you digging in the dumpster and coming across the human hair extensions. Do you have a moment where you're like, oh my God, what did I just touch? What is this?
No, okay. So I like to make dreadlock extensions in my spare time. And I've made many sets over the years, and I use the human hair. And I actually found those out of a Sally's Beauty Supply dumpster. So they were completely packaged. Everything was good. There was nothing spilled on them. And as soon as I saw them, I knew what they were. And immediately, my heart was just like, oh, my gosh, they just threw away thousands of dollars worth of grabbing it. If it was gross, I wouldn't touch it.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And I guess you must revisit some of the same dumpsters, right? If you know you found a place that's constantly putting out good, valuable stuff, do you go back there over and over again?
Oh, absolutely. Every night.
Yeah. Every single night?
Yes, every night. Yeah, we are hustling.
Okay, so what kind of hours are you working when you're doing this?
So my best friend and I do it together, but she's also a mom, so she has to play the mom role. But I'm from the time I wake up till 2 in the morning. I usually get up at 7 or 8 in the morning, pack boxes, pack orders, list stuff, and then we'll go out at night and won't get home till 2 or 3 sometimes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is full time and then some. And then so you use Whatnot, I understand, which is an online auction app. Is that the main way that you're doing this?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. And then tell me a little bit more about, you must have to do a lot of research into, like you said, we found a gold statue. It could have been worth this much, but it was only worth this much. So do you spend a lot of time also just online trying to research things?
Sometimes if I find something that I think might be valuable, I'll do research. But honestly, we just start every single item because we're not putting any money into it, so it's no loss to us. But occasionally we'll look stuff up, but usually we just start everything at $1.
Do you get emotionally attached to anything? I know that sounds like a cheesy question, but I'm imagining sometimes you must find something that you're like, I don't want to, aside from the mannequins, I don't want to give this up, or I definitely want to make sure I get a specific price for it. Do you get emotionally attached to things ever?
The only thing I have kept because I got emotionally attached to it was a Beach Boys CD, which I still have in my car. And that is the only thing, just because I love the Beach Boys. Everything else, though, I definitely have a seller's mindset. And I'm like, no, if we can make money off of it, let's do it.
I love this. You're a true businesswoman. Now, in terms of your safety, do you have any concerns, Veronica, about being out in the middle of the night digging through dumpsters? Did you ever have one close on you?
No, no. The worst that's happened is I've been approached by 3 policemen since being in Pennsylvania while I've been out at night doing it. And you're just honest with them, tell them what you're doing because it's illegal here, so they can't do anything about it. But as far as safety, I usually take my dog with me. I have a knife on me, closed-toed shoes type of thing. But I haven't had any real crazy experiences, no. Okay,
just ones that you're prepared for, basically.
Exactly.
Okay. And then you mentioned there that it's legal in Pennsylvania. Does that mean it is illegal in other places? Do you have to stick to certain jurisdictions knowing that you can do it there?
You definitely have to Google each town law to make sure, but it's legal on a federal level in all 50 states. The only state that I believe is illegal completely is every town has their own rules. And then if there's private property signs, obviously you don't mess with that. But yeah, it's legal.
You cut out for a quick second. What was the state that you said?
Connecticut, I believe, is the state where you can't do it in any town.
At all, period. I don't know what the rules are here in Canada. I'd have to find out. It never even occurred to me that it might be illegal. And then the last thing I want to make sure we touch on here before we run out of time, Veronica, is that while you're selling a lot of the high-end and cool things that you find online, you donate a lot of stuff, specifically food and hygiene products. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yep, the food pantry knows where we get stuff from. If it's, you roll up on a CVS dumpster and they have packaged food still good that you would have purchased that day, we donate that. Children's clothing, we donate that. Anything for babies, we give to mothers that are in need. Anything food-wise, though, that I wouldn't personally put in my body, I'm not going to donate.
Okay. Again, I just think this is fantastic. And I love the sort of secondhand mentality, like we said, another person's trash is someone's treasure, and that there's money to be made, and it seems ecologically friendly too. So Veronica, if people want to know more, what's the best way for them to find you and see the kind of stuff you're doing?
TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. My name is Vero Venturing on all of them. Some of them have a period or an underscore, but just if you Google Vero Venturing, all my accounts should pop up. Vero
Venturing. I'm going to check it out right now. I'm so glad to meet you. Thanks so much for your time today, and happy dumpster diving.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You too. That is Veronica Taylor, 32 years old. She is a professional dumpster diver in Pennsylvania who makes about $5,000 US a month on her wares.